in the pits. Just moving in is our lead car, the number 8 Tom Walkinshaw Jaguar. The JRA team swarm all over it.
Pit boss giving instructions. The mechanics well drilled here. Walkinshaw is out of the car. Win Percy is taking over at the wheel of the race leader with 33 laps posted by them at this stage. That means they've covered 1/5 of the race distance.
Win Percy very quickly into the car. The only thing slowing them down, the speed humps.
And Francevic and company have just gone by, so he should rejoin in around about 4th or 5th placing.
Yes, it hasn't hurt him too much at all. But he goes out of the pits. And remembering what Alan Moffat said earlier about those speed humps, the whole idea of, as I understood, was to try and slow the cars down getting out of the pits following 1 or 2 incidents over the last couple of years.
5th place now, the number 8 Jaguar with Win Percy at the wheel. Up ahead, Johnny Goss then is the race leader at this stage from Peter Brock, then Jim Richards, Robbie Francevic, and then Win Percy in this car.
It certainly hasn't taken Percy long to get his second win. Heads up the hill, he is straight into it.
He's slowing.
Coming through the cutting.
Maybe we just missed a gear.
Keep in mind they've changed tyres. He got up the straight very quickly indeed.
Trying to do his belt up by the look of it. He was fiddling around with his belt.
Yes, the belt, the harness is not properly done up. Now maybe it is.
Well, we can do just about everything with Racecam. We might see what we can pick up next time along on the straight.
We can't do a spacewalk and shoot back through the windscreen.
No, we can't do that.
He might just be settling himself into the car and getting comfortable. Certainly not pushing it as hard on his first lap as the boss was for the first 30 or so. The car that Peter Williamson's been driving this year in the Australian Touring Car Championship and Australian Endurance Championship is the car that Win Percy used to run in 1984. And here is the Gary Rogers, Jim Keogh entry with Rogers at the wheel, I believe. They came into the pits before.
That's on the approach, just coming out of Forest Elbow.
Yeah.
And the car heads off and back down the mountain again. So he's managed to get it back under control. Waiting for a speed readout on Win Percy with our Vortex radar system on the Conrod Straight.
Any prizes for guessing? 255.03 kilometres per hour. That's a bit short of the best the Jags can do down there, but as we saw, Win Percy really didn't have the boot right in on his first lap in the car, having taken over from Tom Walkinshaw. But he gave a thumbs up there, you saw, as he went past the Jaguar pit, and I think he's now just settled in and will really start to motor.
You'll notice that when we do take Racecam occasionally coming down Conrod Straight in this car, that they have to really back off in the Jags over the 2 humps, because the car spends anything up to 30 and 40 feet airborne, and you have to be very careful that you don't over rev.
Who measured that?
Brad Leach. Set him up there with a tape measure.
So Win Percy heads up Mountain Straight again to the cutting. Drops into the left-hander. Beautiful line coming out of there. Very quick indeed. And of course, Win Percy, who competes for the TWR team in the European Touring Car Championship, been campaigning Rovers this season. He's just as quick in the V12.
Well, as Keogh and